Hi, so I'm doing a video to show you all the changes I did on your plugin Obsidian codefiles. So at first, it's enabling show all extensions. If it's not enabled, it will be automatically enabled at start with a message. So you can, for example, open a file without any extension. There is still the same way to open a normal file, MD file, Markdown, with Monaco. You can see you can return to the default view. And it will stay as at restart if you are restarting. So now there is no navigation historic, but you can still return. And the all views open are reopened at start, like a snippet, for example, or any other file open in Monaco. There are some settings. Let's see, for example, the themes. You can directly see effects changing the themes. You have to click to validate one theme. And you can see there are some arrows. So left arrows to adjust brightness, left or right arrows. So for example, I will make it darker and I can click on it. And next time, this is in the last open themes, the 5 last one. So I prefer this one, but I need to adjust the brightness. I can adjust it there too. So for example, I stay like this. There is auto save too, but for the moment this is not enabled because in code files maybe you don't want to make changes and save them by default. So you have to do Ctrl S to save. And if I do Ctrl Z, it will, I need to save again. Now, if I do this and I delete the space I added, you can see this is returning to no save at all. So this is synchronized like in VSC. If there are some changes, you can see them there. You can see the extension too. For example, if I open TS file, you can see the extension and you have a configuration. So now for TS, I have the configuration only for this extension and I have the global configuration. So the global configuration is type size 4. So I can do a format, but I will open format test sample because they are in the repo and those are some samples, so templates for Obsidian. And there are several templates like the project test sample and with a config test. We will see this after. So TS sample, I can do Shift Alt F to format. Then you have this appearing 10 seconds. After this is in the context menu, you will see this after. So maybe I will do an unchanged on this, revert. So you can see now there is something to save. And I will open it from the context menu. So show format diff. And I will revert all. So now you can see there is nothing to change. And this is like it was at first. So this is very convenient if, for example, you want to open a markdown file. So I need, of course, to open it with open in Monaco editor. So now I can do a format. and you can see some changes. And same thing, you can revert or you can revert all. Okay, so there are several formatters. There is Prettier for, of course, TS and JS files, and maybe JSON, I think. There is a Rust for Py, so you can format Python files too. And there are some formatters for Go and for C, and of course C++. So you can format everything, HTML, YAML. After there is no Rust because it's too young and it's unfixed, so I didn't install it. So the installation is 22 megaoctet, and now Monaco is directly integrated into the plugin. So you don't have to link it to an iframe inline like before. So everything is in the... So let's see where it is. Okay, so you have formatters, you have the themes, you have the Monaco libraries. You make a bundle with the CSS and the HTML code, and you have the CSS for the UI in Obsidian. So there, for example. Okay. So let's get back there. You can set the configuration. I told it before, and I didn't show an effect. So you are on... I will change to sample, and you will see now you have semantic validation too and syntax validation, and there is no error there, but maybe I will... Okay, you can disable it. You will see some red lines or not if you disable it. Okay, we have the configuration, so I can override. So now this is type 5 4, tab size 4. I will do a format, and then I will override it with 2. So it will be direct. You can see it has changed. So now it's applied, and okay, you can do save or make autosave. I think I show everything. Okay. So now we will see something else. You can do a project. Now, first I will show you something else. You can show hidden files. So maybe there I will search. No, there is no hidden files. In this one, reveal hidden files. Yes, there are some hidden files. So I will show it. I will close this. Okay, now you have the hidden file which is shown, and you can of course register it. So now it's registered, and you can open it. There is nothing inside it, but okay. You can unregister. So unregister. It has disappeared, and you can directly do register. So it will appear as register, but of course it is not present after because it's always shown now. So it has not to be revealed. Okay, so I explain reveal, register, unregister. Okay, so now we will see something else. You can define a project. So let's begin with a simple project. So I will define this as project rule folder. So it will reveal automatically hidden files if there are some inside it. So now you just see this is purple. You can see there you have the same thing. If you delete it, you see this is disappearing, and you can put it back. Okay, so we have three files. I will open this one, and I will navigate with Control click to another one and to another one. And if I do it again, it's opening the same file. So it is working inside the root project folder as in VSC. You have some options when you open a project, but there are no some hidden files. So I will show you later. So you can navigate like this between files. So this is like a project. And now you have only one project root at once. So I will define this one now. And now we have an hidden file inside it. So the difference is that you can hide it, show hidden file. So now it's not shown. I will show it again. So by default, this is like this, but you can do hide, and when we will open another project tool, you will have the same settings like the last time. But there is a tsconfig JSON too. What the tsconfig JSON is doing there? You are defining some aliases. So there I can see that I can find other modules, but if I deactivate it, now this is default. I will change. Wait, user. Okay, format, main. Yes, I had to reload it. Maybe this is a little bug. I have to correct this. So if you activate it, this is okay now. And if I deactivate it, this is not done. Oh yes, this is done. Okay, I don't know. I have to check this, but apparently this is working. So we are following the rules inside this config, which is of course at the root in this folder. Now something really more advanced. There, if I click there, I right click, I will try, I right click, I can reveal hidden files. And you can see I activated this, but I will disable it. So this is showing me all hidden files because I am at the root. So now you have nothing there, but I will do it again. It was already shown before, so I deactivated it to show you. So now obsidian has appeared. You have another project there. This is to show you that you can define a project there. So now I can navigate. The tsconfig is not activated, so I have to activate it. Because same thing, this is a copy of the other project. You have some aliases. So you need the configuration to navigate between files. And okay, so this is working. And okay, I show you before that if it is already open, you are opening the same tabs. Okay, now you can, so there, do I have some hidden files? No. But if I add, I can do it. Where I have, I will show this one. Reveal. Okay. I just reveal it. So now I will drop it, drag and drop it. If I find, okay, there. You can see this is automatically updated. So now if I do this, you can see I have a revealed file. And I can, of course, clear the project. So everything now is disappeared and it is not a project anymore. And you can see there, this is disappeared too. So I will just reveal. Okay. I will use something else, another plugin that I have. No, my plugin is not okay with dot files. I have to correct it, in fact. So where it was. Oh, this is very difficult to get back. So, okay. Okay. So, I will show you some settings. So, you are on an editor view. You can do Control P. This is the shortcut that you have configured in Obsidian. So you can open the command palette over this and not only being on Obsidian view. And you can open settings too. And this is configured with shortcuts like I told, but you can override them. So there, by default, Control P, Obsidian default settings. You can delete file too. So you can delete a file with Control Delete. This is my default shortcut for this operation. But normally it shouldn't work on a Monaco view, but now this is working. Oh, I didn't show you an important feature, the console. So let's see a little bit this. So you can use more extension or less. You can add or remove some extensions. So maybe you don't want to have an extension in the minimal list or extended list, and you can put it in excluded, so remove it. So you have just to type an existing extension and you can delete it, or you can type a new one to add it. This is the same way it's working in all modals, because there are some other modals that I didn't show you before. You can have a maximum size. So if you don't want to freeze Obsidian with big files, now this is 10 megabytes. So there you can find the global configuration. This is some JSON C, so you can comment, uncomment. You can choose another extension, so you have the settings for this extension now, and change to another one. Hidden files. Okay, for example, if you want to hide all hidden files except reveal one, in fact, but you can temporarily hide them. So where is it? So now hidden files. Okay, we don't see them, but I will do it again. Okay. So now you see this. And maybe if I register it, I will do the same. Okay. So now this is not there anymore. Project test thing, and I will do it again. Okay. So this is scrolling, but where was? Yes, you see it again. So if it is registered or not, this is disappearing. If you disable it, and when you are unregistering, it is unchecking reveal too. So I won't reveal it again, or I will reveal it. Okay. So now, yes, the console, and so you can exclude folders, not show hidden folders or non-modules or trash. You can exclude extensions. Yes, by default, there are some excluded extensions. Okay. Maybe this feature I will delete it, because I think it's not useful anymore. Okay, you have some other modals. So it was existing, but you can manage extensions from there too. So you can create eras. You can create some dot files, putting just an extension. You can create a new extension. If the extension is not existing, when you do create, it will ask you if you want to create the extensions too. You can rename too. You can rename, and the rename, this is the same way. You can rename the names, the extension. If the extension is not existing, you can create a new one. When you click rename, it will ask you. Okay, so now let's see the console. So I have now some example. Console, I don't see console. Normally I had console, but I don't. Ah, yes, test console. Okay, so what I have? Let's see this. Okay, so I tried some different. So I do Control G, and I can change in the setting this setting. So there you can see this is last PowerShell installed. You can go to normal CMD, and you can go to PS. So it will appear only if it is available on your system. You can make it like this. So let's try this. By default, if you open a file, it will propose you to run it with the good compiler. So the result is 8. Okay. So let's see something else. Okay, so multi-line. So I will type. I can press Shift Enter. Okay, Enter after. Or I could press Ctrl D, but it was no, it was not link. So you can press Ctrl D or Ctrl C to interrupt a program, or Ctrl D to interrupt a stdin, an input into the program. So okay, you can drag some files over this, and it will automatically be inserted. So you can do, if you want, for example, cd, enter. Okay, so oh, it's not a directory. Oh yes, it's not a directory, so I will do cd there. Okay, so now I have another path, and this is home and desktop, and okay. So you can type what you want. You can type a cd. I don't know where is. I don't see it with my. Okay. No. I'll try again. Okay. So now you are at the root of the vault, and okay. You can go multi-line. If I type pi, I can do equal to Shift Enter. Okay, so I can go like this. Or of course I can do Enter between each line, but you can do Shift Enter to go on several operations. Okay, I think this is enough. Yes. Okay, and if you have a console open at restart, at restart, it's still open, and you can resize it like this. Okay, so I think there are other things. Okay, create CSP. So what is interesting, if you open Snippet, you can enable it, and you can open the folder where it is on desktop only, of course, and you can do something else. I will so this is obsidian print. No, this one is not interesting, but now I have obsidian there, so I will try codefiles. Okay, so there I have this, so I will uncomment this. So Shift Alt R. Okay, I will enable the snippet, and I am not in autosave, so I will do Ctrl S, and now you can see it has change of color. So I will do like this and this. So you can see this is green again. So this is still open if I restart, which is good. So you can work on your Vault or on external files on your Vault. So of course, if in plugin you have some install plugin, but me, I'm developing all plugins outside of Obsidian, and they are automatically copied into the plugins. I'm searching Obsidian code files. Okay. Formatter, VS. So you can see there, this is open. So this is not developed there, this is developed from outside. And to develop, you can, now I'm not into VSC, but okay. You can run yarn real, and this is very convenient because you have directly the plugin which is compiled and Obsidian which is restarted. So now you can see this is restarting and okay. So I'm talking you about this because there I will. So I'm searching for an env. Okay, env. So you have to put the path of your development now your Vault if you want to try it in real conditions, and you can do a test Vault too and enter the path. So if I do yarn dev, I will use this, and if I do yarn real, I will use this. And another thing, for the restart, you need a local API REST, which is a plugin. You need to copy the key. I will show you this. So local REST API, you need to enable non-encrypted because this is developed with a globe because we are how to tell this in English. This is, I can't explain you, it's too complicated. So you have to enable this, and after you copy the APK that you have there, and you put it in the env, and so you will restart and develop the plugin like this. And it is not using any external library. So I recommend to use my configuration, because this is very linked to the fact that we are copying some different folders and files into the plugin into Obsidian. And of course, we can do a yarn release to do a release and install it like a normal plugin directly into Obsidian plugins, just unzipping the zip. So, okay. Okay, donc yarn. Okay, I will show you some things. So, you have formatters, you have themes, you have the library, and where is the SRC? Oh, why I don't see? Oh yes, there. So let's see editor. You have the HTML code, quite simple, but we have to configure for you can't directly inject Monaco like this because there are some CSP protection, and we have to override them. And we are using a blob. We are it's you have everything is explained in the code, really everything. And it's quite difficult to explain. But this is the CSS for the editor, and there you can see that we are putting in window the init Monaco app and app, and we will find it there in Monaco editor HTML. Okay, I can't explain you all the code, but you have the code view editor. This is the view. Everything is linked to the view. This, the fact to open the navigation, the restart, the open at restart, everything. So mainly this is the code editor view class, and after you have some other things like header actions, header badges. So this is the extension that you can see there on you can see there it's a snippet, but you see the extension there. After the iframe, this is directly what you have in the editor Monaco, and it's interesting to notice that this is not linked to the other files in the plugin, because we will see this in scripts. So the ES build is building the plugin, but this is building the iframe too. So build asset formatters, and I don't know where it is, but you will see a build especially for Monaco content. It should be this. Yes. So this is quite advanced. You have only one build, but there are two builds inside it, like a normal plugin and a build for the iframe. So we were there. So the iframe, the mount code editor. This is, for example, I was talking about the blob. You are building a blob, and it's like a virtual iframe. So this is like you hold iframe in on the web, but there it is in the memory. You have the console. So this is mounting the iframe into the code editor view. Of course, modals or modals. The UI, you can find the setting tabs. You can find all the commands and context menu. And utils all about hidden files. So there are quite few files. You broadcast some messages. So important, you are post messaging some message to the iframe, and the iframe is post messaging to the code editor view. So it is bidirectional. And when you are doing operations, you can update them into the iframe, or if you are clicking or something in the iframe, you can update something into Obsidian. So this is a bidirectional communication. Okay, we have some patch. For example, if we close a menu over the editor, a context menu in the Explorer, we create an overlay so it can't it can close. If not, it will not close. We have some modal patch to prevent from an error closing any modal above the code editor, the code file editor. We are patching open file when you are clicking on the Explorer. There are many patches. For example, there are patches because, for example, if I take a whole project folder, I can drag and drop it somewhere else. It will be all updated. Really, everything is updated. And you can drag some files from Obsidian to external files. From the vault to external files .obsidian, but I think in the other direction this is not possible. We are using reconcile. This is important because when you want to show hidden files, you have to prevent from disappearing. So reconcile deletion. I don't know exactly where it is, but we put a patch and we prevent the automatic delete, the Obsidian automatic delete. And of course, after, if we want to hide the hidden file, we remove the patch. Okay, fence. Oh yes, fence. It was okay. Let's see this. Okay, you can still have some configurations there. You can see autosave is on close. So you can format this if you want. You can change the time and okay. So I think I show you most of things. I'm sorry about my English.